What's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk about some of our new Look Natural products. Try out a couple of them for you. We have a lot of new stuff in this catalog that I think everyone's going to fall in love with. I already have. Forgive my scratchy throat. I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold. So today I wanted to do a mask and one of our new face washes and kind of give you a little recap of what I think. So first I'm going to wash my face with our newest face wash, which is Bright Young Thang. This one is non-exfoliating, unlike BFF, which has the little scrubbies in it, the little sugar beads. This one is just a smooth, creamy face wash. A lot of the same great uses, you know, it's great for brightening, ginseng root, firming caffeine, and hydrating macadamia oil. Use about the same amount, wash your face like you normally would, and rinse it off. You know, some of you don't like the BFF because of the sugar beads and because it is exfoliating and it might be a little too much for your skin, maybe a little rough for your liking. This is a great alternative. This is the same idea, but in a smooth, creamy wash. Sometimes I've had people say that they don't want to use the BFF before bed because the spearmint and the caffeine wakes them up and they're trying to go to sleep. So this one would actually be a great substitute for that, because not only do you really not need to use BFF twice a day because of the rough exfoliating texture, this would be a great way to wash your face at night and give it that twice a day feel without damaging your skin. So I'm going to do that first, and then I am going to try our Pore Chores face mask. So Pore Chores is for reducing the appearance of pores. So a lot of you have, you know, your nose, your forehead, your chin might get a little bit oily. They call that the T-zone, you know, it kind of comes right down. And this one has a mix of Elite and Kaolin clays, which work really well together to remove that excess oil from your skin and take out the dirt in your pores, and give it, you know, a gentle feel. And it is an off mask, so it does exfoliate as you're doing it. So if you want, you can follow up with an on mask, maybe Envy This, another one from our Look Natural line, or you can just use a moisturizer like I'm probably going to do today. So let's get started. So what I'm going to start with today is our Castaway coconut oil. Now you can see that it's kind of solid, kind of liquid, because I melted it a little bit in the sink first. I use this to take off my makeup. It is my favorite thing. I've probably gone through like 4 bottles since I started Posh. It is my favorite thing for makeup. A lot of people like our Bare It All mineral tonic, which works amazing as well, but this really for me is my go-to. I put a couple drops in my hand. Oh, you can't even see me. And I just gently rub it on my eyes like this. It's super gentle. It is greasy, but that grease will wash off as soon as I wash my face. And I can open my eyes. It doesn't hurt, totally gentle. And you can see I kind of look like a raccoon. See all that black from my makeup? I don't know if you can see because the sun is so bright. But I just work it in, rub, rub, rub. Gently scrub my eyelashes because of all that waterproof mascara that I use. And then I'm just going to take a warm rag and rinse it off. I actually don't have that much on. And so you can see maybe how dark that is. That's pretty gross. Okay, so now that my makeup is off, I'm going to go ahead and use the Bright Young Thang. Now in the catalog there is a little brief memo that says recommendations for how much to use. I suggest a pea size of pretty much anything, and if you feel like you need a little bit more, take a little bit more. This is super creamy, super light. It smells like, I don't know. It's kind of fruity. A little bit of apricot. But it lathers up really nice. And it just makes you feel really soft. Soft and clean. I'm going to just rub around my eyes to get that oil off. And then I'm going to rinse it off. Alright, so now I have a nice, fresh, clean face to start applying my mask. So, Pore Chores, again, to minimize and eliminate the look of pores. Now this mask is actually kind of fun. It doesn't really have too much of a scent. Pretty simple. But you'll see when I put it on, see how chunky it looks? It's very like mud-like. Kind of like the stripper. But it's really neat when it dries. I do have a little bit of a burn, but nothing that I've never felt with any other mask. And that will go away in just a few minutes. Now I know I said a pea size before, but I didn't mean that with the masks. And you can go as heavy or as light as you want. I try to stay really thin layer. I don't chalk it on because I want to get the max out of my products. You know, if I don't feel like I'm getting the results I want, I'll use a little more next time. Get my chin. And this one is 10 to 15 minutes. And we're good. It's got a nice white color, nice thick muddy texture to it. So we're gonna let this dry and we'll come back in 10 minutes. All right guys, I think I figured out how to fix the light. I put a crib sheet over my skylight and I think it's working. So you can see it's really getting some tightness here. You can see my crazy lines on my forehead. I don't know if you can see these little dust particles, but this stuff feels like flour on your face. Like every time I talk, it's like a dust cloud comes over me. But it is super flaky. I don't know if you can see all that, but it kind of feels like powder or like flour coming off of your face. So I'm gonna get my nice hot rag ready and wipe it all off. It feels really tight. It feels good. It doesn't feel bad. It's like, I mean, you can see how it's drying and it looks kind of clumpy. So, let's see. And then it just comes right off. My face looks a little red, but I think it's just because I'm using the rag. I don't normally use a rag because I normally do this out of the shower or at the end of my shower. I'll put it on, you know, and just kind of hang out and then rinse it off with the water, or I'll stick my head in the sink. So there you have it, Pore Chores. My face feels really soft, really gentle. Let's see, grab a towel here. Yeah. I don't really have a problem with pores. But I can see how everything just feels a little bit tighter, a little bit smaller, soft. And as always, I'm going to follow up with Night and Day moisturizer. Just to keep that look natural line going. I like to pair things with what they go with, but the great thing about Posh is you can really do whatever you want. There are no rules. You know, it is for all skin types, all people, and you can mix and match however you like. So here are the products that I used today. Bright Young Thang face wash, Pore Chores mask, and Night and Day moisturizer. And I will have links to all of those in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, join my VIP group, host a party, join my team. Have a good day.